Welcome back to the journey, friends. I am your sojourner, Allie, and thank you for joining me on today's journey. We begin our journey with a new video series entitled Lessons for the Journey. Today's lesson is entitled Unpack Your Bags. Let's go. When we travel, we pack our bags to take the items we will need when we are away from home. Most times we take extra items so we won't run low or run out in the event of an unintended circumstance. We may take extra items because having certain things around us makes us feel comfortable. On our spiritual journey through life, it's important to take a closer look at what we pack in our bags. We may not realize that what's packed in our invisible bags makes them very heavy to carry. Things like hurt, pain, unforgiveness, bitterness, hate, and even sorrow. It's like walking with a pebble in our shoe. It begins as an irritant, and over time, it makes walking very painful. These heavy loads make our spiritual journey more difficult, causing us to pause frequently for rest because we have become so weary from traveling with such a heavy load. Gratefully, God's Word not only allows us to inventory what's in our bags, but to unpack what we don't need and replace them with the things that are essential for our walk with Him that are much easier to carry. While we may not have control over our circumstances, we certainly have control over how we choose to handle them. Let's take a look at 1 Peter 5:5-9. God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that He may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon Him, for He cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Resist him, steadfast in the faith, knowing the same sufferings are experienced by your brotherhood in the world. So here's the challenge. Take inventory of what you've been carrying. While we may not have control over our circumstances, we certainly have control over how we choose to handle them. I invite you to reflect on what you've been carrying in your bags. There may be things that you've been carrying for a long time and didn't realize it until now. There may be things that you're carrying that you are afraid to let go of. You may feel like if you let them go, you will have nothing left. God provides us with spiritually healthy replacements for the things that we carry that are weighing us down. And finally, the invitation. Join me in the next installment of Unpack Your Bags. As we continue our journey, we will look closer at 1 Peter 5:5-9 and see what treasures God has for us to take along our journey. Thank you for joining me, and may our travel together shine light along the path of your journey. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the Journey channel, and share your travel with your family and friends. Until next time.